Hello again! In today's episode of me pushing myself out of my comfort zone, I will be doing the 10 art style challenge. If you already know what that is, then please skip a bit because I'm going to explain now. The 10 art style challenge is basically you take 10 different art styles and then you have to draw one character in all those different art styles. It is very difficult sometimes depending on the art style. For example, if the art style is anime or hyper-realistic, then I will have a problem. But I'm gonna make it extra. I'm gonna use a wheel due to indecisiveness. This is the wheel that I will be using. I filled it with the art styles of some of my favorite TV shows. You will notice that there are actually 11 art styles. My own art style is actually counted as one of the 10, so I only need 9 other art styles. The reason for the wheel is so that I know which art style to pick, because I am very indecisive. Also, to know which one I should do first and which one to do last. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and spin the wheel now. Yes! I wanted to do Tim Burton. So the character I'm going to use for this challenge is myself. I wanted this to be a bit easy since I have art styles like Avatar the Last Airbender on the wheel. And I'm used to drawing my avatar. This avatar doesn't look like this one since I modified it to make it look more appealing. But this is my actual art style. The one I use for videos is more pointy. And my actual art style involves more rounded shapes. Also, you will see in some drawings I have human ears as well as cat ears, but my cat ears are actually a headband, so keep that in mind when you want to ask questions in the comments. Okay, so here I am starting on my sketch for the Tim Burton. Oh my goodness, the mic. I'm starting the sketch for the Tim Burton art style. I actually really like Tim Burton's art style. I didn't know who that was a few months ago. But now I know who it is, thanks to my classmate. He has a really weird and creepy art style. I'll put up pictures on the screen right here. And I looked up reference. It is very important to use reference, especially for complicated art styles. I actually had a lot of fun this one. This was really nice because it was all scratchy and sketchy. And I look really creepy. I like that I look really creepy here. And I didn't have to color it, so it was easier than the others. Okay, next spin. No, that was one of the hard ones. I brought this upon myself for what I said earlier. Avatar The Last Airbender is a really popular show on Netflix. If you haven't heard of it, you're probably old. The style is actually kinda anime-ish, but not totally anime. It was actually made in US, not Japan, so it's not a complete anime. The style is has more humanoid proportions. More human proportions, more realistic proportions. That's the word. Oh man, it's so hot. And I had trouble with the hair because I couldn't find anyone with hair that looks like mine. Not even spiky black. All of them have like loopy hair. Toph is the only one with spiky black hair, but I can't find any other characters who have their hair down because Toph always has her hair in the bun. I forgot Zuko with spiky black hair, but he's a boy and his hair is short. Anyway, so I'm talking about using reference earlier. Yeah. Oh, I forgot the ears here. It's very important to use reference. If I didn't use reference, I wouldn't know how to draw them properly. That's why I nailed the eyes. I think the eyes here look exactly like the TV show's art style of eyes. Because I was using a reference. I'll show it right here. This reference, it was really useful because I knew exactly how the eyes would look. Oh yeah, and I enjoyed the shading. I just copied the shading from this picture. Alright, what's next? Oh, that one's interesting. Fairly Odd Parents is a show from Nickelodeon created by Butch Hartman. It's actually really old. I don't know if it's finished or if it's still ongoing. I don't know anymore. I don't watch anything on cable anymore. I actually found this harder and more difficult than doing the Avatar The Last Airbender one. I think it's because it's more stylized. I like doing the Avatar The Last Airbender one. I found it more fun. And I also enjoyed using the reference. I couldn't find lots of reference for this. And I had to Google specifically Fairly Odd Parents cat to find reference for my ears. In fact, for many actually for all of these I had to specifically Google cat to find reference. Okay, next art style. This show and I want to rewatch it because when it was first aired on TV, it was at the age where my brain wasn't like this. I'm going to watch every single new episode when it comes out. Before, I was like, I'm just gonna watch what's on TV. And now I don't know the proper timeline, I don't know what happened, and I want to rewatch it, but it's only available on Disney Plus, which I do not have. I also found this as difficult as the Fairly Odd Parents one since it's more cartoony. Okay, what's next? I first found this series on Netflix and I really liked it, but they didn't have all of the series. There are like 3 seasons, but they only had up until 2 seasons. So now I'm on a cliffhanger. Yay! And one of the characters dies. I won't tell you who. Spoilers. Lots of characters in the show actually have spiky black hair, like Connor or Robin or Superman. Actually, no, Superman doesn't have pointy hair. I don't know. So there was lots of reference for me to use, but I couldn't find any reference that was like the eye reference for Avatar: The Last Airbender from earlier. So that's why the eyes look off point. I was lucky that one of the villains had a pet cat, not really pet, more like host. Had a cat. The name of the cat is Tickle. I'll put a picture right here. And I almost directly copied Tickle's ears, and also Tickle has like a weird line inside of his ear, so I just put it there. I don't know if Tickle is a boy or a girl. Also, I did it again because I thought it didn't look pointy enough. See? When I first put this art style on the wheel, I was very afraid of doing it because I thought it would look terrible. But this isn't as bad as I thought it would look. I thought it would look like indistinct and you wouldn't be able to tell that it was actually from the art style. But I think you can tell a little bit. I think you can tell a little bit from the way I shaded the hair, because that's how they shade Robin and Superboy's hair. Okay, I'm excited for the next one. Bring it on! I brought this upon myself. I don't actually like Pokemon. I'm not into the franchise. I've heard of it and I will watch it if it's on TV, but I'm not like an absolute fan like I am with the others. I don't actually know why it's on here. I just put it here because I thought it would be a fun option. But now I regret it because I don't know the art style very well. The art style I'm using here is from the PokeYZ version. At the beginning, I thought I got the eyes wrong. Then I realized that I needed to add the highlight and it would look better when there was color. See, as you can see here, it makes more sense when there's color. Wait, yeah, there. See, it makes more sense. I think I messed this one up the most. Shading. Better get an easy one this time. Incorrect. Again. You are probably wondering, Yumi, what's so hard about this one? You said you like the more complicated ones. And yes, this is the more complicated ones. But there's no line art in this style, as you can see from this picture. And I think this is actually the most difficult one that I've had to do so far. This is the most difficult art style. And I think this also looks very wrong, though I'm quite proud of the end result. I was again lucky that one of the characters had a pet cat. His name is Commander, and I think he looks cute. Look at this picture. Look, so cute. I also had trouble with the coloring, and I had to go back because there were always little white line and spaces. Yeah, this was a very difficult art style, but I like the end result. I'm really proud of it. This show, like Star vs. the Forces of Evil, premiered at a time where I was too young to understand that I was supposed to watch everything when it came out. But I still know everything that happened, because this only has 2 seasons, which is sad. The fandom is still mourning. This art style is actually very easy. I copied a few things from Mabel's sweater. I think it looks a little off-brand from the actual art style. This is the final one, and I couldn't be bothered to put my avatar in, so I'm just gonna talk. Another one that is realistic. Okay, I actually really like this show. I watched it on Netflix. It's not ongoing. It's already done. I liked it a lot, except for a few characters. I got mad at Allura midpoint. I won't tell you why, because there's spoilers. Anyway, this has to be my favorite one. This has to be my favorite art style swap. I drew my eyes the way Allura's eyes look. This picture, and I also copied the ears from this cat called Kova. Yeah, I think his name is Kova. Overall, this is my absolute favorite one. Here is the full canvas, because earlier all the speed paints look glitchy because I had to crop them to the exact character. But here's the final thing. I will now rank them all. This one's my favorite. This one's my least favorite. This one was the easiest to do. This one was the hardest to do, and this is the one I enjoyed to do the most, and this is one that I didn't enjoy to do. Okay, that's all. You know what? I think I'll reboot my avatar next week.
You